Crossing-based interfaces are graphical user interfaces that use crossing gestures instead of, or in complement to, pointing. Goal crossing tasks. A pointing task involves moving a cursor inside a graphical object and pressing a button, whereas a goal crossing task involves moving a cursor beyond a boundary of a targeted graphical object. Goal crossing has been little investigated, despite sometimes being used on today's interfaces, e.g., mouse over effects, hierarchical menus, navigation, auto-retractable taskbars, and hot corners. Still, several advantages of crossing over pointing have been identified. Elongated objects such as hyperlinks are faster to cross than to point. Several objects can be crossed at the same time within the same gesture. Crossing allows triggering actions when buttons are not available, e.g., while an object is being dragged. Crossing-based widgets can be designed to be more compact than pointing-based ones. This may be useful for small display devices. Goal crossing is particularly natural on stylus-based devices. On these devices, crossing an object back and forth is easier than double-clicking. Crossing can be a good alternative for users who have difficulties with clicking or double-clicking. There are several other ways of triggering actions in user interfaces, either graphic, gestures, and non-graphic, keyboard shortcuts, speech commands. Laws of crossing. Variants of Fitts law have been described for goal crossing tasks. Acott and Jai 2002. Fitts law is seen as a law of pointing, describing variability in the direction of the pointer's movement. The law of crossing describes the allowed variability in the direction perpendicular to movement. And the steering law describes movement along a tunnel. Original work. Acott, J. and Jai, S. 2002. More than dotting the I's. Foundations for crossing-based interfaces. In Proc. of Chi 2002. ACM Conference on Human Factors in Computing Systems. Minneapolis, Minnesota, April 2002. pp. 73-80. Selected subsequent work. Apatz, G. and Gimbertier F. 2004. Crossy. A crossing-based drawing application. In Proceedings of the 17th Annual ACM Symposium on User Interface Software and Technology. Santa Fe, Nanometer, USA, October 24-27. 2004. UIST 04. ACM Press. New York, NY. 3-12. Dragicevich, P. 2004. Combining crossing-based and paper-based interaction paradigms for dragging and dropping between overlapping windows. In Proceedings of the 17th Annual ACM Symposium on User Interface Software and Technology. Santa Fe, Nanometer, USA, October 24-27. 2004. UIST 04. ACM Press. New York, NY. 193-196. See also. Fitts law. A principle of human movement which predicts the time required to move from a starting position to a final target area. Acott-Jai steering law. An extension of Fitts law to steering tasks. Interaction technique. Pie menu. Laws of action by Schumann-Jai. Crossy interface by Apatz and Gimbertier. Dragicevich's fold and drop technique. Don't click it, a clickless proof of concept interface.